Welcome to a brand new video, and we have obviously Tom Lee coming out on CNBC now in the brand new year, first Monday, first big trading day in the year, and tell us a beautiful story about the crypto space and where he sees digital assets and therefore also BitMine. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the game, I'm the wolf of Dubai.
Welcome to a brand new video, and Tom Lee is obviously on CNBC, which we will dive in a second. But let's dive first who I am, telling you everything about BitMine. I am most probably the biggest, influencer out there with over 500,000 views on BitMine and BitMine related action in this company, in this very, very beautiful company, very interesting concept. So I think that when you find high quality companies, then you should really think about your strategy to do. And I try to find them early. I post them here for free. I put a lot of work with the team for research and posting this content for free. Okay, this is free content, guys. So make sure to subscribe to all of my channels. Make sure to share to people that are interested into this kind of companies and investing. And let's have a lot of fun. Okay, so my subscribers bought even houses and apartments because they followed me on my Tesla journey. And there's much more money to be made in the next couple of decades on the stock market. The stock market can make you a very poor or very rich person depending on how wise you invest, okay? And don't forget, you cannot time the market, but you can have profits on short-term moves on the market. And this is what we do in our xtendaytrading.com group, where we trade for you. We have a day trading team of 4, and I'm the head of our trading team, and I decide which trades go into your portfolio. We make maybe 5 trades per week, and we want to increase your portfolio by like 3 to 5% per week. So we get to that like 8 to 15% per month, and then your account could grow from 10,000 to 58,000 in 1 year with us, and then the second year, the third year, the fifth year, and so on and so forth. And if this is interesting for you, then check out xtendaytrading.com, schedule a call with me personally, and we see if we can help you as well. Okay, so but when you know it's the new time of the year, then you know there's a couple of things, okay? So the people will talk about price targets. They will talk about the last year. They will talk about the events. And Tom Lee is coming to CNBC and is talking about, crypto, the markets, and so on. So he stays very bullish. He says, though, that we will have a kind of correction of 10 to 15%. There's something he tells us about crypto, which you shouldn't miss. And I cut it to this scene where I think it's the most important. Okay, so I cut the other stuff just for you, just a filet steak for you. Here we go.
Once again, not only are you telling us we're going to be up, you're even telling us when it's going to go down, when it's going to go up. You got a number, 7,700. You're back on the horse of predicting Bitcoin, even though it didn't work out last year.
It did not.
Your numbers were not hit. And, it's like, no, I would not say that you're a terrible financial advisor based on trying to predict it. I don't know who could do that. So I'm not going to hold your feet to the fire. But as I said, you're getting right back on the horse. 250,000?
Yeah, you can bleep me out too if I just say the number.
Yeah, that'd be good for you. That we don't care. I'm trying to protect you. 250.
Yeah,
250,000, not $250, which some people still have.
Yeah. So, in 2026, if Bitcoin gets to 200 or 250,000, it would be breaking the 4-year cycle. So that's sort of part of our view is that this, if you follow the 4-year cycle, Bitcoin should be down this year. But I think that there's tailwinds that are building. And part of it is we kind of reset leverage on October 10th with that big shock.
Right.
And now I think there is still institutional adoption taking place, and Wall Street is still building a lot of products on the blockchain. And then we have US government support. So I think these are tailwinds that help Bitcoin recover this year.
And even though people have pointed out the divergence from gold and silver, you think with gold and silver doing well, eventually Bitcoin benefits from that trade?
Yeah, it does look like gold rallies typically lead Bitcoin rallies. So I think it's been healthy for gold to rally. Part of it's, dollar debasement. And now with monetary easing, those are things that are supportive of crypto to follow. And as you know, crypto adoption rates are still quite low. So crypto has sort of an exponential growth opportunity because the adoption is increasing.
You even think that an improving ISM is bullish for crypto?
It is, for whatever hard to explain reason. We found that copper to gold price ratio, when that rises, that coincides with Bitcoin rallying. And we also found that the ISM, as it moves from below 50 to its peak, has coincided with Bitcoin entering its sort of rally stage. So
you don't know why, you just have noticed that it happened.
yeah.
So as you can see, Tom Lee stays and he kind of, I feel like he goes a little bit back and says a little bit, I need to be more relaxed here. Okay. Remember, he said that towards the end of the year, Bitcoin should reach 200, 250, right? Then we said, okay, by January, we should see new highs. That will be also the confirmation of the end of the 4-year cycle. And now he's saying, if we reach 200 to 250 this year, then this will be a great result for crypto. However, that means that from now, Bitcoin more than doubles. Okay. That means that usually Ethereum will be a little bit more aggressive because Ethereum, goes a little bit higher. It's a little bit more volatile. But we should see then a 12,000-ish of Ethereum, which would be phenomenal. Okay. So I think that what is really needed actually is the ChatGPT moment of Wall Street with tokenization. Okay, what I mean by that? Tom Lee made a fantastic example of saying, you know what? I think that what you can do with tokenization on Wall Street, you can, for example, say, hey, I don't want to own Tesla shares. I want to own the 2026 third quarter part of the profit, right? And if they will be fantastic, that this part of the tokenized shares will be very much valuable, right? But you know that by then, or maybe from then the robo taxi makes some revenue and the company is just more valuable. Okay, so that could be a fantastic first step to show the world, hey, tokenization is not some future blah blah. It's essentially already built in the current to-date version of Wall Street. So I think such a moment would not only spark a huge rally into Ethereum, but would actually catapult Ethereum to a totally different strategy. But until that ChatGPT moment, we need to have further just steady and slow and constant inflow into crypto in Ethereum. And then, BitMine will benefit from that very, very much as well. So yeah, I think that Tom Lee is preparing us for a fantastic year. I think that specifically this year looks fantastically bullish so far. And let's see if we continue that. We had this kind of move already towards the Fed. We remember we went also from 24 in 1 month to 42, an 80% gain into the shares of BitMine. And I hope this time maybe we will go in this run towards the 60s. It would be great to just break through the 35 levels and and then we will see it from there. You will definitely hear every day here from me. Check out xnDayTrading.com if you want us to trade for you. And I see you obviously on the other side because the grass is greener always on the other side.